You sounded great. I'm so far back on the solo. When the two trumpets came out on the Oye, and did only one solo, or did they both solo?
They were just, it was like a solo, sort of, they played together. Yeah, so.
The one that was...
Oh, yeah, they were harmonized at the end, but they were playing some of it in unison, some of it. Yeah.
But I like the soloist that was closer to the band.
Oh, Sanjay, yeah. It is, yeah.
That was our choice for the soloist.
Here, the scores for you.
So come on out here. Who was?
Oh, congratulations.
There you go. And this is for the whole band.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Listen, the energy was there. I heard the energy. The time feels great. The intonation's good. I mean, everything. I was impressed. Those are all good things. Like the beginning. Who played drums on on Watermelon Man? Could we get that set up for a minute?
Just take out Watermelon Man, guys.
I just want to hear the beginning. The very beginning. If you want to count it off. I just want to hear the drum fill at the beginning.
Have it out. Carmine? Okay, here we go.
So yeah, just start it for me, the way you played it. So that's what I wanted to hear. Like when you do that fill, make sure that it doesn't slow down. That was the only thing. The fill was great. What you're playing, just make sure. Like, be aware that when you're gonna fill like that, to stay in time and don't slow down. One more time from the beginning. 1, 2. Let me hear what you're doing on that fill. Go ahead. Dun 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 dig, whatever you were doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Dun 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 dun. Come to 1. Dun 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 down. Yeah. That's better. In other words, it's just a thing where you have to be careful when you fill like that. But other than that, the time through the whole tune was great. And now the cowbell person on Oye, that's a hard job because he's just gotta you gotta keep it like a metronome, like a rock. And there were a couple times where it was great and solid, but I saw it fading a couple times. And it's hard. You got to keep the intensity through the whole tune. So just be aware that that's very important. But listen, let me see. Let's do Oye because there should be a law about playing at this time of the morning. But you did a great...
You know what time they meet in the morning? 7:25.
Oh. But you look great, you sound great for this hour. I couldn't even get a note out of my head. But go ahead, let's go from the beginning of Oye, and if I hear something that I want to comment on, I'll stop you. It's pretty much the same tempo. All right, everybody on Oye. 1, 2, Now let's be aware that the ends of the phrases are important too. Like the brass, when you get to measure 9, where you have the half note. Let's see if we can all cut off on 3. So you're going da 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 da. Like make it stop right on the 3rd beat. Let me just hear the. So what do we got? We're not. Oh, there's the trumpet.
Trumpets, flutes are also playing that.
Okay. Anybody that has that figure on 8 and 9, da 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 da. 1, 2, 1, 2, bar 8. Da 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 da. Like it's called a tongue stop, and you kind of have to stop the note. You see how I'm going da? Try it again. 1, 2, same place. Yes, yes. When you all stop like that, it's so cool out in the audience to hear that. It makes it so much tighter. So you'd be off on 3 on bar 9 and bar 13. Wherever you have that half note, and mark it so you don't forget. Put a little minus. You put a minus sign and then 3, which means you're going to cut it off on the 3rd beat. I'll tell you. You say to yourself, "No, I'll remember it. I'll remember what to do," but then you forget the next time. Now tomorrow or the next day you'll forget. So don't be afraid to mark it down. I knew this was gonna come in handy to bring my mouthpiece. I'll be in the car sometimes and just playing this to warm up.
It's helpful, right?
As long as another car doesn't look at me and, what the heck is this guy? They're gonna pull me over or something. Anyway, so mark it -3 at those two spots. Yeah, let me hear the whole band now on bar 14. You're gonna just make those short notes a little shorter. Ba ba da 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 da. Is that last note short? Are you doing that last note short?
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Bop.
Yeah.
So you see how you have to exaggerate these things, because I'm way in the back, and I want to. Let me just hear it. Just play from 14 to 18. Everybody, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Come on! And now, are you hitting that 4th beat? Da 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 da. Bang! Everybody should really. In other words, I want everybody to just like kill it on that 4th beat. One more time. Same place. That was great. 1, 2. Yes. Yes. So you see what I mean by exaggerating? It just gives off more energy, and it just, the people in the audience just start stomping their foot and snapping their finger. I thought the energy was great. You know, that your energy is, you know, I heard it and I felt it, but you can always give more. And but for this hour of the morning, I thought it was great. Let me just see. Is that long short? Do-be-do-be-da. Ba-be-da. Do-de-do-be-da. Let me hear everybody at 18. So you want to go short on the quarter note, da ba da be dot, and then the next one, but long short. I want you to exaggerate it. One, right there. Just go 2 bars, 18 and 19, and stop. Everybody, 1, 2. Letter 18. Even get louder, like crescendo to that 4th beat. Here I go again.
Notice it, I like that you're doing it. Shows them how important that is.
Yeah. D-dot. It's like da-dot. Just those 2 notes. Everybody. I'll go 1, 2, and then play the 2 quarter notes, long, short. Ready? 1, 2. Even more. Crescendo to the D-dot. Here we go. 1, 2. Ah. That's better. That's better. So you can see just that little exaggeration is all you need to do, and it makes such a difference. It makes such a difference. The D-da, and that happens all, geez, it happens all through this thing. Whenever you have that, now, the D-da, now the next one, you're going to obviously go into the next. Do-be-da-be-da. The D-da, do-da-do-be-da. The D-da, do-da, so they're all D-dots. All those long shorts swell into the short note, crescendo into the short note. Let's do it. Let's keep going. From 18 again, everybody. 1, 2, 1, 2, come on now! Stop, but data, that lick, whenever you have that, really accent it more. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. I'm just exaggerating it. Right there, whoever has that, I guess it's the trumpets and trombones. right at 60, 44. I can't. I didn't bring my glasses today.
Yeah, 44.
44. Ready? Just accent the second note all the time. D dot, D dot, D dot. 1, 2. Everybody. 1, 2. Ready? And. Where is that? Can I see one of your horns? Take your mouthpiece though. I got this. Just try that. Everybody that has that figure. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Perfect. All right.
Excellent. All right, guys, can you all give Joe a big thank you? Round of applause.
like you were awake 2 minutes ago. I got up here at 9 like you went back to bed. I'm Mr. Bon Jovi. I'm band director at Princeton High School, and I do the Philadelphia Jazz Orchestra. It is nice to be with you. We do have a soloist award for you. And who's the clarinet player who played on my Funny New Valentine? So you are our choice for outstanding soloist for your group. So congratulations.
Okay.
This is for you. This is your.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yep. You're welcome. I want to work with you on a couple things. Is that okay? Can you guys pull up My Funny Valentine at the beginning? So overall, I think you guys did a really, really nice job. We just need to pay attention to a couple things that that are going to hopefully make you better. Did we switch drummers between tunes as well?
No, he's the
You're the drummer. You're
Yeah.
the guy, right?
For now.
Okay, perfect. So when you listen to the tape that I made, I say a bunch of stuff about drums, and a lot of it is not your fault because you're playing exactly what's on the page. But maybe we can change some of that to make it more musical, and we'll talk about that here in a second. So you're doing all the right things. By the way, the beauty of doing jazz stuff is, you know, in concert band you have to do it exactly that way. With jazz, once you learn it, then you have time to interpret it a little bit different, and with your director to make decisions. And that's one we're going to talk about, especially when we get to the second piece on the bossa nova section. Because I was like, they didn't write you a bossa nova pattern. You played exactly what's on the page. So as a judge, I'm looking at it. You get all the points for playing exactly what's on the page, but it's actually not a bossa nova. So it's not your fault. It's just the way it was written. But maybe we change that and it'll make it better. Okay. So we start right at the beginning of this, My Funny Valentine. You can stay right where you are. Is this about the tempo you're at? Okay. Here we go. Right at the beginning. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Great. So I'm having trouble hearing bass in general. Don't be shy. Oh, even more bass. The more bass, the better. Okay. While she's fixing that, so here's what I heard. I heard a beautiful entrance. I heard a beautiful solo, and then you guys are waiting for your backgrounds to come in, and I hear a giant coming in and stomping on the daisies, right? So we have this beautiful My Funny Val, and then Barry Saxon, ba-da-da! Okay, so you have to know your place in the thing. Can we try the entrance right there? Looking 4 before 14. Can we do pickups before 4 before 14? And try to make sure that I know it's lower notes, that we're not like really heavy on our entrance to stay pretty. Keep it pretty underneath the melody. Here we go. I'll give you 3 beats and we're in. 4 before, measure 14. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 100% better immediately, right? So if you can't hear the soloist, which you can play out as much as you want, you're the soloist, right? If you can't hear the soloist, you're too loud. So, but you played great, but you're just not the feature point at that. We gotta make sure we're not taking away attention from him. Okay, that's really good. Also, can we start right? Let's actually start right at bar 14. Right at bar 14. Here we go. Everybody, right on it. No pickups. 1, 2, ready, and. My tape. But listen, you guys are playing, you're doing all the right things, but we just need to make sure that we are more fluid and more smooth. So here's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing no, 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 no. I need to hear a phrase. Do da, do da da. How do we change that from what I sang the first time? By the way, I'm not a singer. How do we change it? Yes. Slur? That could be it, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a slur, but you're on the right track. Go ahead. Don't stop the air. Take a good breath. Don't stop the air. I don't want to hear no, 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 no. I want to hear no. Keep playing. The next note doesn't start till the last one ends. And it's vice versa. The first note doesn't end until the next one starts. No gap. Can we start at the same spot? Take a good deep breath and play through the phrase. Here we go. 1, 2, 14, and. So that phrasing wise, sound wise, that's 100% better. So is there always going to be intonation things we need to do? Yeah. How many of you are in 6th grade? Any 6th graders here?
It's mostly 7th and 8th.
7th and 8th graders? Also, listen, you're only going to get better and better and better. Intonation stuff and horn stuff is going to come as you get better. But as an ensemble, these are the things you want to pay attention to. Really, really nice job. Can we flip to the other tune real quick? The Brazil, please. Oh, actually, wait, sorry. Before we do that, can we go to the Bossa Nova section of My Funny Valentine? Which is bar what? What is it? I'm sorry?
Letter E.
Letter E. Can I hear just the rhythm section of letter E? Just the rhythm section. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and.
They're going, yeah, you're a little fast.
I'm fast? Yeah. How about our drummer? How about you count it off? What tempo do you normally take this? Okay, here we go, right there. 1 and 2 and here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Can I see your part real quick? Where are we at? Okay. So you have the typical bossa nova rhythm. Boom, dun dun, gong gong, gong gong. It's all like the bounce. It's all about the bounce. So as you practice it, you gotta make sure that you're getting that boom, dun dun, and 1, dun 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 dun. So boom, dun 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 dun. When you become a band director, they teach you to read upside down. It's really a great talent that you can use nowhere else in life. Okay, so what you need to do is make sure that that's the feel. Now, have you do you take lessons on drums? Have you ever played a bossa nova pattern? No? Okay. Do we have an auxiliary player or no? Okay.
He plays the cowbell.
You're playing the cowbell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cowbell and shaker part.
So, can you do me a favor? Can you pick up a cowbell? Or, okay, right there. Can you play this pattern? Bop, 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 bop. Okay, listen again. Listen again. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. Close enough right now. Okay, have you ever played a pattern like that on your drum set? Okay, do me a favor. Just play, forget the snare right now, because it has you on 2 and 4. Can you just play what you play here? Right at the bossa nova section. Can you try playing it? Okay, yeah, but don't play the snare. Just play the cymbal and the bass drum. Here you go. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so this, we're going to try to fit this in. It's called a clave pattern. The actual clave instrument is why it's called a clave pattern, is the bossa nova. It should fit into your bass line. This is something that you guys can work on later to maybe change the feel, because that's a true bossa nova underneath it, and it'll work out great. It'll work out great. I don't know how much time I have.
You started early, so we have a little bit more time.
Good, so we'll keep going. So I'd like to see that section become an actual bossa nova instead of what's written on the page. I'm not trying to critique the writer. The writer wrote for the age level that you're at, but you're playing it well, so now let's make it better. So it's time to up the ante a little bit. So how much time do I have?
Still got a good 5 minutes.
Oh, great. Let's switch to the other tune. Let's do Brazil, please. How fast do you think? About this? You sure? A little slower. Here we go. Let's try it this tempo. Here we go. Beginning. Beginning. 1, 2, ready. Ah. This sounds great. By the way, all the critiques I'm giving you is just to make what you're already doing, which is great, better. Okay? So we have a little thing right here at the beginning where we're not matching the volume or style between sections. You're playing the same thing. So looking at what is it, bar 5, we have trumpets have boom bum bum boom ba dum, and then the trombones answer boom bum bum boom ba dum. Except I did not hear a call and an answer. I heard boom bum bum boom ba dum. Bum, bum, bum. The difference that I heard is they had energy and they articulated, and you didn't have energy and didn't articulate quite as much. Now, I'll give you a little bit of a out on that. You're sitting down and your bells are going into people's backs and their bells are going through. So what's that mean? Trombone always means play louder until your director tells you you played too loud, okay? Can we try that again? Can I just hear actually trumpets and trombones starting at bar 5? And it should be, you're trying to match the articulation. So I want bum, 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 ba dum, dot, 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 bop, bop, bop. Here we go, right there, bar 5. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, better. Now we need, especially trombones, we gotta use more tongue. Tut, tut, tut. It's something to work on, okay? We want to make sure it's matching in volume and style. Okay, we try everybody right on bar 7. Right on bar 7. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Everything's great. I'm running out of time. Here's what I'm hearing from you guys. The woodwinds, by the way, you all sound great. I love flutes and clarinets in jazz band. A lot of people don't. I love it. I love it. It gives you a whole nother color palette. It's wonderful, and we can do lots of things with it. If you ever see my bands, I always have it. Woodwinds right now are playing every note the way it's written with the correct articulations, and they sound great. Brass, we're not matching the articulations that are on the page. Woodwinds are clean on the articulations. You guys are not as much. Now, that being said, woodwinds, don't give them dirty looks because their job's harder than yours. You're pressing a button. They have other stuff to deal with. Don't, with brass players, never let them give you a dirty look like that. They don't understand partials. They don't understand that stuff. You know, I feel you, right? I'm actually a brass player. Woodwind players, whatever. You guys are clean. You sound great. But as a brass player, you have to match your articulation, right? So that's something you really need to work on, that we're all clean that way. Overall, guys, really, really great job. Keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. We'll work on some style and stuff and follow Mr. Nagpal's instructions, and he will also, as he makes stuff better with you guys, don't be afraid if he says, it's not on the page, just try it this way. That's called art. That's part of the jazz. It's the next step, and you're getting that level that you can now make those decisions as a group to make things better. So keep playing. Thank you so much this morning, and good luck. It's a nice start. Could actually use a little more bass from where we're sitting. Okay, really nice opening, really nice job. On some of those little woodwind and brass entrances there, the drummer's doing a nice job. Maybe he can give it a little bit of a kick to bring them in. You know, they play on the upbeat. Maybe he can kick downbeat, just give it a little more authentic energy. But really nice job. All right. Trumpet player has excellent tone. All right. Okay. Strong solo. Make sure that you can finish that phrase. And I know you weren't, by the way you looked when you walked away, you weren't happy with the end. But listen, the rest of it was great. So tighten up the end, it'll be wonderful. Now I hear the bass because it's a solo, but if we can keep that volume through the whole thing, it'll be great. Nice job, bass player. So after the bass solo, the bass volume's been great, so if we can keep it there, it's wonderful. Okay? Okay, woodwind saxes, watch your intonation through here. Your style's great. We just need to make sure that pitch is together here. Okay, overall, this is great. I'm sure your director has played for you the original Count Basie recording, and there's the Count Basie ending. Really nice job. But if you guys listen to Count Basie, nice. I like the New Orleans funeral march feel. Clarinet player's doing a wonderful job. Okay, nice crescendo. It was noticeable, and that's good. That means you were playing at the right volumes, but the more you can then exaggerate the dynamics and change them like that, the better. Nice, nice, nice. Really, really nice job. Clarinet player, great, great job. Nice feel. Okay, so obviously it's like rock tune here, and energy's up. Here's the question for you. can we keep this energy and apply it to the 1 o'clock jump swing feel? You know, swing's a different style, I understand that, but the energy and the drive you have on this tune needs to carry over to the swing feel, and you guys will be unbelievably great at every genre if you can do that. Articulation here is good. Brass is solid. Woodwinds, you're playing out and your intonation's great. Okay, the intonation's going out a little bit right as I said that, but you're doing a really, really nice job. Okay, rhythm section. Okay, you adjusted your volume underneath the solos, which is what needed to happen, but you immediately, when you got soft, you immediately got slower. Dynamics and tempo are not related. You can play fast softly, so don't change your tempo when you change your volume. Right now you're getting a little louder and you're getting a little faster. You're going back to the original tempo. Flute solo is great. Clarinet solo sounds great so far. Rhythm section, that's something to really work on. Can you play fast and slow? And can you play soft and I'm sorry, can you play fast and soft, and can you play loud and slow and loud and fast? Tempo, dynamics, unrelated. Nice job, trumpet. So your drummer is doing a great job, and I think that they can easily hit some of those hits with the ensemble at the end.
So this is for the band.
Oh, thank you.
And the last one, the solo on trumpet.
Thank you, Kyle. Very nice.
I was.
Duran Thomas's teacher.
Really?
Really?
Who's he?
Were you Duran Thomas's?
Oh, yes.
Good. Duran Thomas at high school.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I went to city myself.
Yeah, I did teach Duran. Yeah.
Yep. In the state of Vermont.
But this is impressive. It's great to see so many people in the group here. Geez, I don't know where to start, but I knew the rock tune would be the sound the best of the three. But you have to have that energy on the other ones too. And then the ballad is always the one that has the intonation problems. Whenever you play something slow, then that's where the pitch goes. So be careful. Be careful with that.
That's the newest one that we're going. We just worked on that earlier this month. Actually, February.
Let me just hear 1 o'clock jump from the beginning, and I'm gonna. The rock tune was great, so I'll spend more time on 1 o'clock and so go. Let me see. What was you want to start it off?
One, two, 1, 2, 3.
great. It was, you know, it sounds better up here than.
It's empty hall, basically.
I feel a mile away back there. Da, 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 da. Let me just hear the saxes. Da, 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 da. That the time feel, and I said that on the machine, that it sounded good when right off the bat. As soon as you started, it felt good.
Thank you.
But now let's have some intensity, a little more intensity saxes on the da 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 da. Really, you can hit that more. Where is that? Aha. Yeah, let me. Is that 20?
Yeah, for the second, what number is that?
Second and next 26.
I can't see. Just the saxes in rhythm.
We got 26. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
That sounded much better, much better. And then now, the trumpets and
Field glass with the call, with the response.
right. Let me have the whole band now at the same place. I want to hear the. I'm going to listen to the trumpets and the brass now. 1, 2, same place. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so now you guys have to come up more. No, I wouldn't be afraid of that. What is it, a forte? Yeah, so you can come out more. Let me just hear that part. That's gonna be trombones and trumpets.
Yeah.
Let me hear you guys again in rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, just the bones. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, with rhythm. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. So bring that out more. Bring that out more. Da, 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 da. Keep going now from that spot. From the same spot again.
Yeah, go 26.
What is it? 20?
26.
26. Ready? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. That was a lot better.
Yeah.
Did you feel that was better than when you played it? I was liking it when I was back there, but I thought at the very end it went better this time. So that, you know, so hearing that, it was really, I thought, you know, both trumpets really sounded great, but we can't rip that in half.
I'll print you another.
So I'll give her pizza and he doesn't have to have it.
There you go.
No, really, you both were great. And not to take it away from the other soloists, but anyway, how we doing with
Two
time?
more. 2 more minutes.
So let's just when that wraps up. So where is that?
Solo
40.
40 starts at like 51. It's at 50. Ends at 52.
Yeah, like pick it up with at the end of her solo.
Because then it goes to the bass solo.
Yeah, let me hear that.
Right on the bass solo? Or you want to hear the trumpet solo?
No, not the trumpet solo again.
So we're on the solo section, second time. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready.
All right. See, I mean, maybe because the pressure's off a little bit, Big Money's sounding better on their solos. So right now, that was great. So right now, let's finish right after the bass solo. We're just coming in now. 1, 2, Yes. All right. Listen, you sound great, and it was good luck with everything the rest of the year.
Thank you so much.
And it's great to work with you a little bit. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank
Yep.
you so much.
All right.
Thank you very much.
See y'all.
with you for a little bit before we go. We get to pick a soloist. And where's Gavin? Gavin, you're killing, man. You're the best, or outstanding soloist for this group. So congratulations. And here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, really,
So, and I've known Mr. Wong for quite a long time. Actually, I can't, way too long. So, back when he taught, actually, years and years ago, I think, so I met him.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, he student taught with one of my former teachers in the district I was working at.
Oh my God.
No, it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
So listen, everything I'm about to say to you, I want you to take with a grain of salt. Because you played great, and I have to tell you something. Right? To make you better, right? So, but I don't want anybody to feel like, oh man, you played great. So I'm gonna pick on a couple things, but before we even dive into it, a couple key things that I loved about you, right? Loved the amount of soloists. Love the fact that there's a ton of soloists and who are coming up here and playing good stuff. If you didn't solo, hopefully at some point in rehearsal you get a chance to solo. Whenever you get a chance, everybody's biggest fear is usually soloing until they get good at it, and then they want to do it all the time. You can't stop. Anytime you get an opportunity, force yourself to do it. It's like public speaking. Nobody likes to do it. Every time you get a chance to do it, you get to become more comfortable and do it. Obviously, your soloists are getting comfortable with doing it. And my only critique, and this is a saxophone thing, I'm a brass player, but saxophone players, you don't have to pick every note in your solo. Sometimes you guys get so excited, you get super, super fast, and you go, but overall, you guys can get crazy with that, but I can tell, like, whoa, you don't have to do that. It was so good, you don't have to fit every single note in there. We know you can play it, but style and feel is important. I have to say, you play a lot of hard stuff, right? Which comes with more things for me to talk about. But can you guys flip up the doghouse? What's that? In the doghouse. So the first thing on there is Boogie Woogie Shuffle. What is Boogie Woogie Shuffle? Do we know what that is? Does anybody know what it is? I really, honestly, I'm old. I don't really know exactly sure what it is, but I have an idea, right? What's Boogie Woogie is like what? It's like a feel. It's like a dance. It's like I think Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. It's an old tune. Andrew Sisters. It's like a swing thing, but it's not quite swing. And shuffle is definitely a shuffle thing. So it's almost like a cross between rock and swing, right? That's what Boogie Woogie is. But so our eighth notes, are we straight or swung? So are we sure? You're correct, but sometimes I couldn't tell. Right? Because you're back there, it's supposed to be swung, it's supposed to have this bounce to it. But I'm actually going to pick on you, sorry, a little bit towards the end.
It's right there.
It's right there, actually.
This
Yep, that's bingo. 115, 115. So this is like, okay,
Yes.
everybody knows. Actually, I want to start with, don't play beat one saxes. Can I just hear saxes, trumpets, trombones? So all of our wind players. Right there, 115, don't play beat one. Don't play beat one. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and 1. So here's the problem. I hear 3 different interpretations of what you're supposed to be playing. So I hear saxes are playing one way, trumpets come in, it's a little bit different. The articulation is supposed to be exactly the same. And then the trombones come in, and the articulation's a little bit different, and obviously lower. So you have like the dinosaur tendencies where you're big and slower, but no, your tongue needs to move fast and keep it light. So here's what can we do this? Can we have the saxes play at 115, trombones play at 116. I'm sorry, trumpets 116, and then trombones I want you to play on beat 4 of 117. So everybody's starting on their first note. Do ba da, do da da. So it's accent long, long accent and staccato. We try that? Everybody starts
all at the same time?
all at the same time. That's the exercise, okay? So we're all playing right on the 8th note, your first 8th note. So sax, you're starting on beat 2, trumpet, you're starting on beat 1, trombone, you're starting on beat 4. So I know I'm getting maybe too much math in the morning. You guys got it? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Stop, do it again. 1, 2, ready, and. Great. Now we're all playing the same thing, but we're still not right. I want to hear do dot, do dot, dot, do dot, do dot, dot, do dot, do dot, dot. I want to hear the accent on every other 8th note, and then the last note is what? Staccato. There we go. 1, 2, ready, and. That's it. Do it again. Now give me more accents where it is. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Do it again. 1, 2, ready, and. Great. Now you're playing it the same way. Now let's go back to 115. Saxes don't play beat 1, and everybody play it as written. But carry over your articulation. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1. Yeah. Way better. Way better. Now trombones, push a little more air and get a little more tongue in there, and we're golden. That's it. Let's add the rhythm section. Right on it. We're starting at 115. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Even though we didn't work on it, going before 127, all those articulations got better. Anytime the composer or the arranger puts something on the page in ink, it's important for you to overemphasize it, and it'll tighten up your group, just like that. I'm sure we're running out of time. Here's something else I noticed. Okay? 2 things with your group that is something to work on, by the way, which is way beyond what middle school bands should be worried about, which means you're super well prepared, super well prepared. The 2 things will make you better. They sound weird. Tempo and dynamics are not related. So when you play soft, you don't have to get slow. In fact, I know it's our nature, we want to. You guys have to start playing soft with the metronome and make sure you're not slowing down. Contrary, when you get excited, sax players when you're soloing, if you play loud, you don't have to go fast. Because what happens is your heart rate's going with the tempo. You need to stay consistent, okay? Loud doesn't mean fast, slow doesn't mean, or soft doesn't mean slow. You need to make sure you do that. The other thing I noticed when you crescendo, which by the way, you're doing dynamics, which is great. You should overdo dynamics. Soft can be softer, loud can be louder. There's a whole range in there. But when you crescendo, which I heard a couple times, be careful. I really heard the trombone. It's not picking on you guys, but don't change your pitch. Sometimes when you get louder, you go sharp. Okay, how do you do that? Long tones with a tuner. It's boring. Needs to be done. Okay. One more minute. Okay. Really, really nice job. The last thing. Can we go to driving home real quick? What I'm going to say on here is so stupid, but but it's important. So if we look, everybody find bar 77. Okay. Let's go back, actually, can we play 69 to 77? So pickups to 69. Here we go. Actually, what's your tempo on? Okay, here we go. Pickups to 69. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You did it correctly. So what had been happening there, it happened a couple times through, where the time, because you guys are resting, your mind shuts off and you don't count. Your rest is measured silence. You need to make sure that you're right on beat 1. And piano, same thing. You had to hit that bump right in time with the drum. It was perfect that time. It wasn't on the 2, listen to the recording, on the 2 times 4. There's a little hesitancy and you weren't sure where beat 1 was. And I was really like, if you guys fix these minor things, you're gonna be great. You're already great. You're just going to take it to the next level. So thank you.
Yeah.
And,
Thank you.
Talk to you guys soon. Thank you.
Thanks. You get the soloist.
Yeah. You get solo one guy. I'm telling you, it's the most quiet thing ever.
I love the trumpets on the chairs.
I don't know if they like it, but
How could you play like that?
we usually have risers, so it's easy for us to do that in concert.
But listen, I especially liked when the rhythm section went out and the band played without them. And they kept the intensity and your use of dynamics for all three tunes, like up the lows and softs and everything.
Thank you.
Let me. You have stolen moments here for a minute.
Yeah, you guys take up solo moments.
You know, it's such a hard tune to why don't we just start it for a minute? Let's.
Yeah, from the beginning. Ready? Beginning, guys, good. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
The melody, this is, you can lay back more. Let me just hear the melody. Boo boo bop bop. Like lay back a little on the boo doo bop bop. Let me just hear the people with the melody. Who has it now? Right there. 1, 2, 1. Ready? Everybody with the melody and rhythm. 1.
All you guys. All of you play.
Just it's
Around 13,
what is it
I
at?
think,
At B, is that B?
13, I think. Yeah, they're getting too small for my eyes. 13 is where you start, right?
13.
You want all of them, not just the trumpet, right?
I just everybody that has that.
Yeah.
Do, da,
13,
da.
right? 2 and another 1.
Lay back
2,
more.
Ready? And.
Much better. This thing is, you almost have to drag it, boo boo ba ba boo da 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 da. And then I like you did the do da do da da do da. The ups right there. The next section, boo ba do da ba do da, and accent that down down down. Accent those things. Let's hear that now. You know where that is? 1, 2, 1,
21.
2, ready, and. Who has the do da do da da do da?
It's just in the trumpets.
Oh, it's just
on this one, and then the next one, I think it's.
Oh, then they join in.
Yeah, and that's somewhere.
Oh, here.
They have it right after.
Oh, I see. But
They trade it back and forth.
okay, and then so I'd say just lay back more on stolen moments, and well, I like this arrangement of Mercy Mercy was great too. Do that. You have to, what I'm getting at is that you have to just exaggerate everything. We're way in the back, so anything that's short, make it short. Anything that's loud, make it louder. Anything that's soft, make it softer. So it's just come up a few notches with everything that you're doing as far as exaggerating it. Let me hear Mercy a little bit. How we doing? 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Time was flying by.
Moving too fast.
Well, you know what? I think let's pass on Mercy.
Go to Bye Bye Blackbird.
Yeah, let me hear Blackbird a little bit. Go ahead, count. What is the tempo on it?
It's 138. We've been fluctuating a little bit.
Again, lay back. Anything swung, you have to lay back.
You want to start that one for the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ben, you ready?
We have a changing of the guard here.
Yeah, we have our comedian of the group. Sitting down on the drums. All right. Ready? You sure you're ready now?
Yep.
Okay, ready? A 1, 2, 3, 4, a 1, and.
Yeah, I mean, I just like everything you're doing on the eighth notes. Anyway, I don't want to.
That's great, yeah.
Go over, but yeah. So just lay back more on anything swung. I would lay back more and just exaggerate everything. But you sound great. I really enjoyed. I love the. I love the song choice and. So good luck with everything. You know.
You guys say thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
So we have an outstanding soloist award to give out, and you guys all played great. Now this might surprise you, but we're going to give it to your drummer for setting up the time and fills and everything the right way. So you are our outstanding soloist. Really, really nice job. So it's all middle school, right? And how many of you are 8th? Great, great. And how often do you guys get to meet?
We meet twice a week. Like we meet once as a full band, and then we get some sections.
Okay, great. Excellent. Everybody feel good about your show? I felt good about your show, so you guys feel good about it. Okay, so but our job here is to try to give you some pointers to feel better. So here's what I heard. I heard a lot of really good things, but I heard a rhythm section and some horn players. I need to hear a band, right? The rhythm section, really nice job, super solid, right? And then I can hear, because I've been around long enough to hear everybody individually is doing a great job, but we need to make sure that we're matching everything together. Can you get up the 13 o'clock piece for me? Does everybody know what this reference is, 13 o'clock? No? Okay. 1 o'clock, so military tie. So what's the reference of? Very good. Oh, if I had bonus points, I'd give it to you, but I have nothing to give you. Really, really good job. So 1 o'clock jump is a standard. Actually, one or two of the bands today played.
That's fine.
Yeah. So 1 o'clock jump was a Count Basie standard that they would open all the shows with, and when they did stuff with Frank Sinatra, they'd actually take a piece of it as their entrance for the Count Basie band. Very, very famous thing. 13 o'clock jump is basically a tribute to that, but it's done in the same style, right? So if we could flip towards, well, you probably don't have to flip, I have to flip. If we could flip towards the end.
It's a long score.
Yeah, I
Shot
know.
section.
I'm not sure. Probably a shot section.
Right after the stop time, maybe 116.
Getting it down. Actually, I want to go 128. Here, 128. Can we start the whole band at 128 right now? Here we go. Everybody know where we're at? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. We need to break it down so that we are all playing together. You guys know what playing tight means? It means playing together as one. So, can I hear just rhythm and saxes there? Just rhythm and saxes, perhaps sit tight for a second. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. The first part of your phrase is totally together. Do, do, ba, do, da. You guys are playing that beautifully. We want everything to sound like that. Now the 8th note on the end of 4, you guys have different ideas where that is. So what I'm hearing is do, 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 blah. Do, 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 blah. And then once we echo it in the auditorium, it's that. If you play it together, we're going to hear it tight. So here's what I want you guys, just saxes right there. Here we go. I want to hear do, 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 do. Hit it with my clap. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. And keep going again. Keep going. Keep playing. 1, 2, ready, and. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2. Good. Great. Drummer, can you join us? And can you give us a little oomph on the end of 4 there too? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Good. We'll get back to that in a second. Now, they are now clean. They are now clean. Brass, we need to add you. You have the answer. They go do, 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 bop. What's your response? Oh, let's hear it. Here we go. Rhythm section and brass only. Saxon, you get to take a second off. 128. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. So, bum, ba, da, da. Can we just do that much? trumpets and trombones, just that much. Boom, ba, da, da. First trumpet doesn't play it, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, I need more tongue. Da, ba, da, da. Look at the articulations. We have accented. First note's marcato. Second one's accented. Third one's staccato. Ba, da, do, da, da, da. Almost like da, da. Make them short and separated so it's clean. Here we go. Brass. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Let's just do the first note because I heard this is what I'm talking about. You guys are so good. We now need to pay attention to these tiny things. I heard 15 different lengths of that entrance, and there's only 6 of you back there. Okay? We need to make sure that we hear ba. Can I just hear the first note? Same length. Da. 1, 2. This is the first note. Trumpets, trombones. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Up. Ba. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Almost. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Okay. A little bit more force. Accented and short. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Perfect. Right? So now we need to make sure that beat 4 and beat 1 in the next measure are the same. Da, da, da. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Okay. Great. If I could do anything, beat 4 could be shorter. Ba, da, da, da. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Perfect. Now, if you're short on beat 4, these guys are playing the hand of 4. It should line up better. Okay, everybody, same spot. 128, 128, 1, 1, 2, ready, and. Basically right now there's 3 things happening. There's saxes, there's brass, there's rhythm. When I was listening back there when you played it, I heard about 15 things that happened. I heard individual lengths of notes, and 3 enough is cluttered. So we need to make sure that we're playing that tight. It was really, look, that took like 5 minutes to clean up, but if you can pay attention to all of that, it'd be great. So I have one super highlight that I heard back there. Brass people with your plungers. The plunger work was great. Really, really good. Plunger work, I could hear it, it was clear, came right through. Saxes at the beginning, we had to really watch our intonation at the beginning. It got better as time went on, but here's the problem with playing, first of all, saxophone in general, woodwinds in general. As soon as you walk from a warm-up room to a different room, you change temperature. It's been 60 degrees today, it was 30 degrees yesterday. Like your horns are temperamental. So you need to make sure that you're in tune. Here's the problem. Sometimes when you're playing on stage, you're not sure if you're sharp or flat. So what do? Something. You gotta do something, right? So if you're not sure, you think you're sharp or flat, take a guess. Pull your mouthpiece in or out. If it gets worse, do the opposite of what you just did. That's it. So you might not know the answer right away, but you have the, listen, trombones have it easy. They're like, oh, I'm sharp, I'm flat. They just adjust their slide. It's easy. Woodwinds are not. You need to fix something if you're out of tune. And if it gets worse, do the opposite. That's it. It's really not rocket science. You just have to acknowledge the problem, but what you can't do is acknowledge the problem and just sit there and look at everybody else. Right? So you need to try to fix it. I think we're out of time. Right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You guys sound great. Looking forward to seeing you guys there.
this is
crazy
from,
over here. All right, sounds good.
Wait, is this one?
I don't know what that was. Sorry, I left that.
Maybe that one.
That was yours.
Nice circles sometimes.
You're right.
I'd say, if anything, when you're soloing on the traces, take your, you could take some liberties, maybe more with the melody, just
Yeah, move it around a little bit.
move it around. There was one thing in Come Out Swinging. I mean, the swells are pretty good. Let me just hear a little. Why don't you start Come Out Swinging? Let me just hear it from the beginning. But really sting those every time you have that figure. And then maybe come down. One. Everybody on Come Out Swing. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4.
It was slower than it used, but
So everybody,
stuck with
sorry
it.
about that.
No, it's
That
good.
was good with the hits and all. Yeah, here. So on the ballad, tenor. On the ballad, just take some more liberties with the tune. But like get Space Junk out. That hit on the first ending, Sal.
Yeah.
Hitting that thing has to be more. And then really hit that.
Yeah, 100%. You guys see where he's talking about? Maybe 26?
Let me hear that. Just that first ending. What is it about? Just hit the dotted half more. Let me hear that first ending. You know where you are? 1, everybody. 1, 2. Now,
No, you got it. Yeah.
it's in the trumpets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really meant that note. So really sting that. No, just the trumpets. 1, 2, first standing, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, don't be late now. It's right on 2, right?
Right.
Yeah, so go to the last eighth note of the line. Go to that eighth note and then and then sting the dotted half. One more time with the rhythm. First ending. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. No. Just trumpets and rhythm. On that first ending.
Is it 25 or 26? What do you got? 25? But
1, 2, It is late.
you're late on
It's right on 2. Oh, just one more time because I want to get to another spot. 1, trumpets and rhythm. 1, 2, Better. better, yes. And then the triplets on the end of this tune. You got I didn't bring my glasses. What's the measure, Sal? These triplets on the end.
Guys, your measure 67.
Is that
That's an E. Yeah.
letter E?
Letter E, like 5 after E.
Or the triplets before that? That's where they start, right?
Then right here at D, the whole section starts with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, find D.
You gotta make more of those quarter note triplets have to be accented more. Ba ba ba. Let's hear everybody from D. Accent the triplets more. Everybody at D. 1, 2, right there.
Yeah, okay. After the saxes have that.
Yeah, so it's, what is that now? E. The trumpets have to accent those triplets more. And bones. Ba ba ba. So just accent right there at E. 1. Everybody. But you guys really hit them. 1, 2, letter E, N. Much better. Anytime you have a triplet like that, you have to really accent it.
Yeah, very good.
We good?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys say thank you? Thank you. Always a pleasure.
But you see, it was a
Mr.
pleasure
Rizzo,
to listen to.
thank you.
It was a pleasure to listen to you all. Yeah, all good things.
but I'm gonna give it to your trombone player.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Come on up, John.
So John. So first of all, as I was sitting in the back listening, especially in Sentimental Journey at the end, I'm looking for the trombones, and I see nobody sitting there, but it's cutting through. It sounded like you're a full section by yourself at times, which is great. And then I also realized at the end, I have to ask you guys, do we play trumpets and trombones together with the melody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
so when I took trumpets, no offense, I couldn't hear you. So I was like, oh, trombone solo. And there, hence the trombone solo.
Okay.
So you sound great. Everybody sounds great. Trumpets, you sound great the rest of the time. I just couldn't tell. Actually, maybe he's overplaying you there.
Yeah.
But we'll figure that out as we go. But overall, everybody did great. If you guys could do me a favor and put Tenor Madness. So, here's a couple things. First of all, you play well, so take that. Let's pretend I just complimented you, the best compliment I can give you, and gave you all great news about everything, because that's where we're starting from. But now it's my job to try to find some spots to make you better, okay? You're doing all sorts of great things, but I just want to make a couple things better, if we can. That you can actually, these aren't even,
If you want to look at my score, that's fine.
thank you though.
Yeah.
So basically, the rhythm section is solid through the whole piece, but I want everybody to look at bar 39. Everybody find bar 39? So can I hear, without rhythm section, pick up the 39? Are you about there? Is that a little quick for you? What's your tempo for you? About
Yeah.
there? Yeah, a little quick.
And I got the other song. Ba, da, da,
Okay.
dee, doo, da.
Okay. So here we go. Pick up the 39, just horns, no rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So listen, this is a perfect example. That was great. It was great. It was together. Your articulations were together. How do we make it better? This is how we're going to make it better. So you're now getting into the stuff that your director will get you, where you have to do the stuff that is implied by the style that you're playing. So right now we're playing swing, not just what's on the page. So if this is my group playing, instead of ba do da da da, the longer note, the end of one, I'd put a little forte piano and crescendo. So I'd go ba do da da da, I'd crescendo da do da. Yeah, da, da. You need to push it, because if we just hold held notes, it's just boring. We need to be going one way or another. We either need to be going uphill or downhill to keep it. If we're on a road in the middle of Iowa driving for 100 miles straight, you're gonna be bored. But if you're in the mountains, you gotta pay attention, right? Well, you want the audience to pay attention to what you're doing too. So can we try that with all the horns? So I want ba do da ya da da. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, but we gotta say that's the right idea, right? So we're gonna crescendo, da do da, ya do da. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Great. Can you guys just hit the end of one and hold it as a whole note right now for me together? The end of one at bar 39, and hold it. Just play it. Play the note. Note of that measure. Play it again and hold it. Everybody. And keep holding. Keep holding. That's the type of crescendo I want. I want to go ba do da da da, almost like you stop playing, but don't stop playing. Same spot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But now we need to be in time. Add rhythm section. Pick up to 39. Add rhythm section. We know where we're at. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. Keep going. Everybody keep playing. This time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That was a subtle change, right? I was nitpicky on a half note that I wanted to crescendo. It changes the whole thing. Now, drummer, what's your name?
Carter.
Carter, you sound great. Carter, you need to be more wild. No matter what your teacher says, there's never enough drums. right? So here's what I want you to do is match them. Da, do, da. You're playing nice and calm on the snare. You're a drummer. You're not supposed to do that. You ever see the Muppet Show?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Animal. Think animal, right? Animal gave you creative license to be an animal on the drums. So here's what you need to do. Da, do, da, do, da. Your fill was okay. But I want you to hit da, do, da, ga, ga, ga-ding, ga-ding, ga-da. You played it on the snare nice as you're very prim and proper. Jazz is not prim and proper. Okay? So can we add, listen, you're allowed to make mistakes here, right? Right now, make your mistakes. This is where we're going to learn to get better. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Different tune. Now do the whole thing like that. Again, from the beginning. Or not at the beginning. Same spot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Listen, so I don't know you at all. I gave you one instruction, you took it, and you did exactly what I wanted you to do with it. You did copy and paste in your brain, you applied it to the rest of the tune, you all did the same thing. That's what you need to do with all 4 or 3 tunes that you're playing right now. You need to apply everything that you are doing once and apply it later. So soloists, you're all great. Rhythm section, you gotta make sure underneath the soloist, particularly you, Carter, that you don't get bored. Because if you get bored, we get bored. Because you're like solo, okay, I just gotta keep time, I just gotta keep time. You can keep time, but you gotta keep pressing it, don't let it drag, okay? Find a way to keep yourself interested. If you hear something in a solo and you sort of to comp it or whatever. How are we doing on time?
Oh, you're good. You're ready, maybe 1 minute if you got one more.
One more minute? Okay. Yeah, so the Santa Monica Jerk, we talked about how great the trombone was with that. Chicken, pull up the chicken real quick. Okay, so the one thing I noticed, can we start at the beginning? These held chords starting at bar 3 are really important that we're in tune. So we got to make sure that it's like it's supposed to be like this gospel beginning, but you need to make sure that you're totally in tune. So can we try the beginning? Right at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, and. Trombone comes right through. Play it right through. Also, a little hint for trumpet and trombone, maybe why I can't hear it. Make sure your bells are not in the stand, so that the bells reach me in the back. Yeah, but lots of there. Now here's what I'm finding out right now. Saxes in particular and trumpets. Bar 4, you're all releasing that note at a different time. Some of you are playing for 1.5 beats, some of you are playing for 2 full beats, some of you are playing all the way through. The release is not together and it makes it sound like we don't know what we're playing. We want to make sure, right or wrong, that we do it together. Okay? And then if we do it together, it will be right. There you go. So can we try that at the beginning again? Here we go. This is powerful, bluesy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready, I would even allow Carter to kick the beginning. So as you're counting off, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, boom, boom.
Yeah, I like that.
So that he can, like, if you can set the tone with your craziness that you now have, set the tone and bring in the band, it'll be great. You guys sound great. We're out of time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
2, 3, up!
I'm asking Joe Bon Jovi, I said, geez, who do you want for the soloist?
Right, right.
And who do you think? And
Yeah.
he's going, well, I like the Barry sax player. And I said, yeah, it's too bad because I mean the alto player sounded
Just as good, right?
sounded great on
It
the
was
ballad, so I hate to
absolutely.
give it
To just one sax player.
not give it, you know.
Right, right.
And then he goes, they're both the
Same
same.
good. It works out well.
So who is that?
That's good to be Maya.
You
Congratulations,
are
Maya.
sensational. Thank you.
That comes right back to me.
That gets added in the band room.
Bill, yeah, this is into the plaque that we're doing. Put on the wall.
Listen, everybody sounded great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll make this quick because you guys have to get out of here, right?
Indeed, yeah, we're up against it.
Jeez. What could I find wrong? Well, I mean, I circled the whole notes in A train in the beginning. What is it? Bar 10 and bar 14.
Yep.
Just to swell more on them.
Yeah, Brash, you got that? So we've got these whole notes. And
but you know, come up on them.
give them some direction.
You want to try that?
Yeah, 100%. You can take it from the top.
Okay.
Okay, right, here we go. 1, 3, Dash, you ready? Top, 2, 2.
Now, saxes, ba-doo-da, ba-doo-da. Sting the last eighth note of those two bars at 17 and 19. Try that. The saxes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 17, 1. I'm sorry. It's on 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, da-ba-doo-da-ba-doo-ba. Really hit the last one. One more time, and then go on and do the third bar the same way of 17. 1, 2, Yes, 4, 1. Okay, that's it. And then D-da-da. You know, anytime there's whole notes,
Right? Gotta have no direction.
they gotta keep the intensity all the way through. You don't want it. We say we don't want it to die. You don't want to go da. It's got to go da. It's got to keep the sound through it. So that's pretty much it on A Train. There were other whole notes to swell on, and then. The ballad, you gotta watch it. It's all the same with every band when you get to the slow tune.
Sure.
Well, the intonation starts because you're doing a slow thing, then you get to the rock, you get to the last tune, and it sounds great. But bravo on the solo, brava, I should say.
It is right.
Okay. Really, just shut me up when you have to go.
It's all good. You take
Abracadabra, I circled something. Oh,
the same deal, right?
well, yeah, the same deal with this hitting this hit here.
Oh, there it is, right. Yeah. This bar's 35, right? So if you take it back to like 33, let's say, guys.
Yeah, you're gonna go up to that quarter note and just hit the Zuzza.
Yeah, that's right. Give it a good strong dot, right? Strong punk, Ryan. So we're at 33. Yeah, and then punch it like you're reaching the final line. Here we go.
And Bones, I was impressed with all of you. I mean, that's
You were very good.
great,
Nice job.
very impressive.
All right, let's take it right on 33, guys.
No
Let's
offense, Trumpet.
Let's get that hit. Right on 33. 1, 3, 33, Cabra-dabra, Can be all.
That's the way to do it. All right.
Good deal. All right, can you guys say thank you?
You're welcome.
There you go. That's it.